And then to you. Good morning. What's up, guys? So glad you could join me today. If you're here, if you're not, that's okay too. I'm just here for the people, whoever pops in. That's just my tithing to the universe. No advertisement here. I just pop up and I'm like, here goes the tickers of the day. So, with that said, um, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and do our daily prayer. Can I mute this for a second? I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much. Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much, God, for waking us up this morning. Thank you for our health, our vision, our six senses, all of the things. Thank you for the ability to hear you so you can guide us to the right trades, to keep us from being greedy, to managing our risk, to having a better relationship with money for those out there who may struggle with it. Thank you so much for letting us be a blessing to others. Thank you for tapping into our our genius that we may not have used because we didn't know about it. Thank you so much for an amazing trading session and trading career, if that's what we're aiming for. Continue to watch over us in all the things. And so continue to guide us the right way that you want us to go and let us listen to your voice. So if it says get out, get out. You know what I mean? If it says jump in, jump in. And thank you so much again for all of the people who helped make all of this technology available for us to trade. Like, because we're not writing this on a piece of paper back in the day. Anyway, thank you, God, for an amazing trading day and amen. Okay, yeah, let's get to it, guys. All right. So, yes. All right, guys. So here we are, just waiting patiently for see for our perfect trade. I've got a little analogy for you guys. So, I want your life to reflect the type of trades you take. I was meditating last night and that's what came up to me. It was like, are you the type of person who likes a Uber Black or Uber XL or, where they have the little drinks there and they're really sweet to you and you pick up in a nice big black truck? Well, that's what I like. And I want my life to always reflect the big black truck. So, with that said, um, I want your trades to reflect that. So, if you are hopping on the bus, you already know it's janky. It's jumping up and down, bobbling all over. There's no levels. Nobody knows where they're sitting. Nobody knows. I don't even think there's seat belts on the bus. Okay. They could care less. And I want you to be the Uber Black. I want you to care. I want you to be intentional because when you get into that Uber Black, they care about you, right? They take care of you. They make sure you got your chargers and a cute little drink and all the things. Yeah, you pay extra for it, right? But that's like paying extra for a contract that is premium versus janky, out the money, doesn't get you any money and dies with no value. So with that said, today is a reminder that you know it's a reminder that you have a choice. You can get on the bus or you can get on Uber Black when you're in this world. So I suggest that you go ahead and explore that. Alrighty. So I hope you guys been utilizing Trade GPT. Yesterday I did a little trade GPT situation and it said QQQ was going up today. So that's what it says. So we're going to give it a go, right? We're going to see, does QQQ really go up like it said? So I'm just taking a look see here. Remember, put your levels up. Got our levels here. And of course, we have SPY and all the things. So QQQ is one of the ones that it said do great, and also said TQQQ, you could do something like a $60 um a $60 call. So that should be interesting, right? It's 9:35. And we're waiting to see how that's going to play out today. So let me put our weekly levels on here. All right. I did get into QQQ. I'm up 20%. Shut your mouth. Just that easy. Oh my God. So again, look at Palantir. I told y'all Palantir was probably going to the moon this week. And yesterday it pulled back. So we are looking at Palantir as an option. I do like it. And it's cheaper during the week, guys. You guys gotta know that. Oh wow, up 35% on QQQ. So just saying that if you're really, really confused about how things go, you can always use Trade GPT. There's our levels. We could possibly get to 663. TQQQ had contracts for $50. It's like 60. So you guys can always check that out. Yeah, they got some nice ones here. All right. So y'all know what I'm in. I'm going to take profit and then probably get back in later. But again, QQQ looking really solid right now. Let's see. Looking for those take profit levels 6, 661. So could possibly get to 661 today. All right. As you can see, we have IBIT, NVIDIA, AMD moving up, all QQQs. So I chose to go with QQQ over SPY today because of the heavy tech interaction. So that was my rationale. SPY is not QQQ, but it's very, very similar. But you've also got the bank dragging SPY down, and you've got some other tickers that could drag SPY down, where QQQ is all tech. So shout out to you. You should already be up in green. I mean, literally, it was up $50 for the first 10 minutes. So you could have took that and been on your day. Because if you're not making $50 an hour, that would have been amazing, right? Keep that in perspective. And while we're here, why not pull up Trade GPT? Aw, good morning, Wes. Thank you for always being here and here taking part in my prayers. And congratulations on your 46%. My guy. You know what I'm saying? Wes is amazing. When I tell you, yeah, this man, he ain't scared of nothing. Nothing. I love it. Being like, can we take the Wes Never Fear class? Wes, how do you do it? You'd be like, this is what we got on a day, shall we? All right. Now, if we zoom in here, we can see it's blurry. 661.52 is a potential take profit area. Okay. Okay. Now, on the sell side, 658.96. So I have built out this indicator. When I tell you these take profit and stop loss situations are amazing, I'm like, what? And so if you miss the trade, sit back and then wait for price to get to this area and then do like a sell. So like wait for it to get to 661.52, then you short. And then let's say we're going to look at 658 as a area to either buy or get short. So I'm going to put this here to lock that in. So this is going to be a potential area. I like to put it right here though. And lock. All right. So 651.52. So I'll just bring that down just a little bit. All right. So there we go. So far we're above the ribbon, and it gave you an opportunity to grab that profit this morning. So let's see how far we can go. Now, as you can see, this previous candle, the buy signal did pop up. So we are just waiting to see how this plays out in the next few minutes. It's 9:43, so let it shake out a little bit. Calls are coming in on SPY. So I think it's just pulling back to grab some more buyers. Pulling back to the 50% line. Okay. It's on the 50% line right here. So y'all can see it. Let's see how this works. And remember, we already drew our levels here. This purple line, right? So all you got to do is wait for price to kind of shake itself out and see where it's going to go. That's your job. But right now, it is building its range out. 9:44. So this is the first 15-minute bar. See? Boom. right there on that 658 line. Jeez. What the world? Amazing. So yeah, this take loss, the levels are amazing. They're immaculate, really. So I went back and looked at them. So I'm just waiting to see how it reacts to that level. And does it stay above the ribbon? Because it is trying to originate from that level, looks like, if it does not go down. Okay. So this is definitely an area of interest, guys. What is it going to react to? TikTok. Um, Not getting any. Let's see here. Nothing's coming in currently. No volume just yet. Waiting patiently for the real move to come in. Okay, it's pulling down. Is it going to sustain it? What are we doing? Remember, it's in congestion right now. So we're just waiting to see how it's going to react. Mm, what's it doing? So my first trade is complete for today. Just waiting for another level to get into. All right, now some volume is coming in, guys. But let's see with who. Who's the volume coming in with? Uh-oh, this guy. What are we doing? Oxy. Oxy Petroleum. Okay. All right. SPY's got some black bar shorties going. And you know what that means. That city. Uh, you have to wait for confirmation, guys. You do. Confirmation on that black bar just to make sure it's not a fake out. Okay. Black bar shorties. What are you doing? So it could have been easy, a nice, easy play today, both sides. Called in the morning for the first few minutes, then a breakdown. Remember, you're only gonna ride these candles for about 2 to 3 bars before you take profit, unless you get a long type of move, of course, which extends that for sure. All right, we're hitting a seller's order block here at 657. Here at the order block. Nice clean move down. Make sure you take profits when you're in order block, guys, because it can get choppy here and reverse. So just be careful. Mm. Right now, it is hitting the 50% line from yesterday. So this could possibly get down here to 656. This is so clean. Super nice move. She's so funny. Clean trades, right? Clean trades. Hey guys, what are we doing? We're in the order block with the buyer's order block here, waiting to see something going on. You know, one of my favorite traders said, I have 6.5 hours to execute one good trade. Now that really puts things in perspective when you're trying to trade. You feel me? Like, all you got to do is set some alerts, find your favorite Uber car, Uber Black, and you wait to get into that thing. Easy work. Easy. So, tempted to look at ChatGPT. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to see what it says to do right now. So I'm gonna go here and type in Trade GPT. Give me a buy call or buy put for right now, entry level and exit for a short term trade that ends today. High probability only, and out the money contract. Let's say we have a $200, I like to always say a $200 budget. Let's see what it gives us. OXY. Okay. It literally says SPY calls. So these black bars must be about to reverse. And that's interesting. What else is it? QQQ. And We're looking at one call strike price 591. What? That can't be real. Oh, I'm looking at SPY. No wonder. I'm like, Q. Let's see. 591 it says. So it's supposed to be going up to here. Did that happen, you think? Let's see, Chat GPT. I would, we're definitely in the seller. We're coming down. This block is getting filled up. So let's see. That would be crazy. But this is not financial advice. I'm just asking to see what it's going to say. Right now, we're definitely bearish. And here's the rule of thumb. Like, so this is yesterday, right? You can see the level from yesterday. So you go to the low and then you go to the high. And you see how it's bouncing off this 50% line? And if it bounces off this 50% line, then that means it's most likely going to go up. That would be crazy if ChatGPT could really literally read it that quick. Like, boom. Crazy work. Oh, man. Look at QQQ on the 2-minute. Okay. So look, y'all don't gotta be sitting here worried like, dang, y'all just put it in there. Y'all heard what I said. Let me read you the little prompt I did. So all I said was, give me a buy call or buy put for right now, entry level and exit for a short-term trade that ends today, high probability only, with a $200 budget. Wow. That's crazy. So that was my thing, and it said QQQ 591. Yeah, I just be trying to give people shortcuts. You know what I mean? Like, we're in a recession, sort of. So no need to sit here and stress you out like, oh, you guys have got to do this, this, and this. Nah, man. I just say know your levels and wait for confirmation. That's all. Know your levels, wait for confirmation. Those are the rules. That's it. However you get your information, cool. Just wait for your confirmation though. I'm not a snob. I promise you I'm not. Sometimes I'm a snob, but not in the traditional way. I just want you to put your levels up. That's all I'm asking. That's it. Now, here's what's crazy, right? Watch this. Okay. It's so clean here. Oh, look, it even gives you this indicator is so crazy. It even gives you, look, it gives you the stop, the take profit level when it was coming down, and then it halted. That's crazy. Right here, damn near on the 50% line. What? And that is the Orb Box 1. I did publish it, so you can grab that if you want to. I believe I published it. If not, you could just put a little chat in here and be like, can you publish that? But if I didn't, I'll make sure I publish it tonight. I don't want to take up the screen and do it right now. But it definitely had it. Look, let me hide this stuff. Hide. Right here. I mean, dang, it came right to the line. The accuracy is nuts. So if y'all just know how to use your tools, you'll be a different type of beast. I say use your tools, but you know what? Scary people don't use tools. They be like, I don't want to make it. Nah. Break it. Break it. Break it. You can just reverse it. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Palantir look like it wants to go up. All right. So then I just did that. And here's yesterday's levels. So from the low to the high, boom. And then look right here, 50% line. Crazy work. MSFT. Oh, snap. To 591. Oxy XLE. Let's look at Oxy XLE. You know, I love XLE. Oh, it's coming down. What is XLE doing? Telling y'all got to get this. This is a nice little indicator too. It's called supply and demand visible range for the daily. I love knowing the daily range. The daily range is crazy. It's such a good supply and demand zone. So if you guys are into that, it's a great situation. So remember, ChatGPT said 591. I'm just watching and I'm like, man, so far it has not been wrong. Wes be making money at the end of the day. He know. I'm like, Wes, you better run that thing if 350, 349. Okay, up 23% on QQQ calls. Look at my boo. Look, I'm here for the people. I promise you. I'm here for the people. Congratulations, Wes. I love that. Me and Wes got this little secret stack account game we got going on. I just love it. So at 350, we get on Chat GPT. We missed yesterday. I think he did it though. I didn't. But at 350, we get on there and we're like, okay, what we going to do? What's up? What's up, Chat GPT? You gonna give us a play? And then boom. But remember, I'm using Trade GPT. Trade GPT for that. I for some reason can't find the app. I don't know if they took the app off. That was weird. I don't know, but you can still log into it. If you so choose. If you so choose. You know, hey. So now QQQ is approaching the order block at the bottom, and we're waiting to see if it breaks through the order block, and then we'll keep going up if it does. So it's got to get through that area if it's going to keep going higher. Mm. Oh, what's AMD doing? That's being called out currently. Oh, AMD looks nice, about to break out of the order block, looks like. And for anyone interested in AMD, let me tell y'all what it's looking like. AMD looks so good. And the contracts are not bad. It's around $170 for $3 out the money. All righty. Yeah, AMD look like it want to be like Roddy Rich out the box. I'm in the box. Uh, uh. Pull on the whole damn thing. I'ma go crazy. Uh. I love that song. Y'all love that song? The beat is just amazing. I will refrain from saying the rest of the song. It's kind of ratchet. Okay, INTC. All right, so up on QQQ calls. Yep. Now the real question is it going to get to the next order block? That's the real question. And so if so, I've never used Trade GPT to day trade, but guys, I must say that was amazing. Even for the percentages, 20% is not horrible, guys. That's crazy. That's a good rate. All right, it's inside of the box now. All right. AMD is struggling on the outside of their box. So let's see what happens. This would be the next level here. So 589, 590. And then Chat GPT said 591 calls. Calls are coming in on SPY right now. Wow. We got to do this again, guys. Was it fun? That was pretty fun. That was scary and fun all at the same time. That was scary and fun all at the same time. I'm not going to lie. I did not do futures because I was really sitting here like, what's going on? What's going to happen? So that 590 line is where the order block kind of starts. So if it can pass 590.20, I would be like, okay, start to take off some contracts to grab your profit. That's what I would do. Calls are coming in for April 17th on QQQ. So that means somebody is like, oh, this about to push up to the moon on me. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I was in my daughter's room singing that song. My affirmations of a real mom. Who you on your boo? You on your what? Mm-mm-mm. She's like, oh my God, mom, get out of here. You're scaring me. Okay, what are we doing? All right. Looking good, guys. Are y'all on your Uber Blacks right now? Uber Black. Okay. 591. So the next, what we say, the next order block is 591. Oh, alarm starting to pop up on my phone. IWM is starting to get some juice. Okay. All right, we got 10 more minutes left in the session. And then I'm out. Shout out to everybody who got some money today. I know you're in green. We landed that plane, guys. And I'm so proud of you. Super duper duper proud. Maybe you can find you a trade later on today. Remember, set your alerts, your signals. Get in when it looks great. The market is still a little choppy, but still kind of moving. But it's doing its best. The clean moves usually come in the afternoon, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. Wes, where you at? Send me a text. It's moving. QQQ is moving. Oh, NVDA done came in, so you know it's about to move QQQ. It got to the midline of the box. I don't know how high it's going to go, but it did get to the midline. Chat GPT said 591 calls, but it didn't say where the stop loss was. But it's my record show 590 looks good since it just passed the midline of this. Nvidia 590. What's the red line on here? 590.60? 590.60? Can it make it? 590.60? It's trying. It's definitely trying. I don't know. If Nvidia can push it, yes. There it goes. It pushed it. 58% on that QQQ, guys. Wow. Now it did say 591. So I don't know, but it did make it to my red line, which was 590. And AMD is cooking up. It's about to break the line on AMD. If AMD can get past 281, that would be crazy. All right, 10:24. We got 6 minutes left. 590. It did reach our line. Oh my God. It did great. Whoa, what happened? Whoa. Y'all see that? No. Yikes. Wow. It's like going crazy. That must mean NVIDIA going crazy. Hold on. Whoa. Why is listen, y'all, won't believe this. My daughter's literally texting me, Mom, what's for dinner? Can we have tacos? What? All I gotta say is bam for QQQ, guys. Bam. Okay, so let's take a look. See, it didn't quite get to where did it go? Five. It got to 590.91. So I think it could push up more for sure. Good. I'm out though. I'm out, guys. It's 10:27, 3 more minutes, and I'm going to think about what my daughter's asking me about lunch. Okay. So while we're on here, I'll just pull up Trade GPT and see if it says another one. Let's pull it up. This is super fun, right? Trade GPT. Okay, boo. So today we're going to do give me a day trade I can do right now with $200 or less buy call or buy put, giving me strike, entry, and exit and stop loss. ATR greater than 2 stops. All right, boom. Oh, I didn't do the expiration date. Let's see what it says. This is such a great. I need to add this to my. This is what it looks like, guys. Boom. DOCN Docin. I'm gonna do one on a. What else we got? We got Docin. Let's see. Thinkorswim. Okay. Docin. The heck? All right, we're gonna do Docin. Okay. From the screeners, high volatility. So right here is boop, 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 boop. Current price 833, 52. So we're gonna do now a buy put expiration the 27th, 80 put. So let's do a put. It's 100 and what's this strike price 80? ask. The open interest is 1,500. All right. And then there's the bear strategy. I don't know why it's in. But anyway, so that's what I did. I did Dosen for a put, a 80 put. So let's look at Dosen real quick. DOCN. Oh, wow. So look, so they're basically playing off the ATR of this. It's pulling back. So it jumped up, pulled back, and it should go to 80. Why 80, Nero? Why? Because that's the 50% line, guys. Oh, snap. So that's what we're in. Dosen 80 put. All right. That's the play. That's what it says. So you can put it on a paper account, see how that works. But that would be interesting. I'm here for it. And this is a great way for you to try out new tickers that you never tried out before, by the way. And there's our red bar. So it's probably going to tap out around here and come back. All right. And QQQ is still cooking. Almost to 591, like it said. Starting to wick up right here. NVIDIA is still cooking. Okay, that was amazing. Let's see. DLCN. All right. Where are we at? QQQ. Yo, if this gets to 591, I'm going to scream. Let's do a zoom in. There we go. That's super close. The high is 590.70. So y'all don't have no excuse for real. Y'all don't have no excuse out here in the paint. All right, hold on, guys. All right. Well, if you made money, say yes to the chat. I think we did good today. I did not expect. QQQ still pushing. I wanted to get to 591 so bad. Let's go. I'm not even in it. I'm just so excited. I'm like, dude, if it gets to 591, talk about hang up. Because it got to 591 this morning for sure. All right, it's pulling back. Dosen is pulling. Looks like it wants to pull back in a minute. Mm-hmm. So let's pull this up higher. Up, Black Bar Shouty. Right here on the red line, guys. All right, I'm out. This was so amazing. This was so amazing. It got to the high of 591 this morning and then a little bit lower than that, 590.89 with the pullback. All right. Well, that was an amazing situation. We have Dosen coming down the train here. We will check on that tomorrow to see how Trade GPT did for us. I put it on a paper account. I just wanted to check it out, see if it worked. I've never traded Dosen before, so now I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to risk it. But this is definitely a setup that precedes a short. When you have 6 bars like this, boom, 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 just imagine tank. You feel me? So that was a good call, I think. All right. Well, we're out and I hope you have a great day and I will see you tomorrow, Lord willing. Bye.